Hey guys, it's Black Cat 975 coming at you live, and today I actually want to talk about last weekend. Um, so the reason I want to talk about last weekend today is because I think it has an important lesson into it for all of us. Anyone trying to become better than who they were, to change the way their life's going, the path they're taking in life. I think this could be one of the biggest lessons that if you can learn to bring it into your own life, you'll find great success. And that is what to do after a weekend of weakness. And when I say a weekend of weakness, I'll give you my backstory from this weekend. So to get started, on Saturday, I got up nice and early, as you do when you're trying to be productive, and I went to work. A little bit strange for a Saturday. Not everybody works on Saturday, but I happen to have some things to do there. So I went over and I worked till about noon, or about maybe 4 hours or so. Afterwards, my significant other asked if we could please go see the new Batman movie. Good movie. I liked it. If you liked it, let me know what you think about Batman or the new Batman movie down in the comments below. So we go and see this movie, and it's pretty long. While we're there, I got pretty hungry, and I ate a big, large popcorn with butter and a half, and a whole half. You know what I'm saying? Like the whole thing. You know what I'm saying? And then a half, like a lot. Okay. So, needless to say, I did not make good decisions while there. I ate way too much buttery stuff. It's just not that good for you. Also, while we were out and about, I had also eaten a good bit of bready things like that, and I just wasn't feeling well. But wait, there is more. So after eating out and the movies and eating kind of junk food at the movies, I proceeded to go home, be super tired and super lazy and unproductive. Didn't do anything around here, and I just went to bed. That's right, just shut it down. Not like a productive person, but like the old me, like the old me would do. Just say, I'm tired, I'm done. Didn't push myself, nothing. Does it sound familiar? Have you ever been like this? Yeah, yeah. It happens to all of us, right? We all have a bad day. As long as you recover on the second day, they say, right? Don't, once is okay. Don't let it happen twice, right? That's what I've always heard. As long as you pull it back, you're good, right? Right? Well, Sunday comes around, and what do? I got up nice and early, like a productive person does, and I made the previous YouTube video you might have watched on the channel. Then, after being nice and productive in the morning, I completely shut down. I played video games. I hung out with my friend. I said, hey man, I said this internally to myself, hey man, you need to get up and you need to do some cleaning around here, buddy. It's a Sunday, man, big Sunday. Somebody's got work tomorrow. You gonna do some work? Not only did I not listen to myself, I did the opposite. I went and laid down and went back to sleep. Then I slept for a while. And then when I woke up from that nap, finally, after my significant other had started cleaning, and bless her for getting us going, only then did I finally start cleaning. So big shout out to her for being there, and that just proves you definitely want the right people around you. But I could definitely tell I was being the old me, not willing to push themselves, not willing to fight against the temptations in my head, saying take the easy route. You've worked hard enough. You ever felt that, right? You ever felt like I've worked hard enough. I deserve this break, this milkshake, maybe even. Right, we've all been there, and that is my weakness of the weekend story. Just totally against where I want to be in life, and very much a regression to the person I used to be. So, how did I fight against this? I said, okay, you want to be a weak-minded, weak-willed. You want to try and be less than what you're worth, less than what I know I was worth. What did I do? I've come up with my week of suffering, which we're in the middle of. Today is currently Tuesday of my week of suffering. Hello, it's been terrible. That does not mean it's been bad. It's just been terrible. Monday, I did just worked all day at work, and then I came home and I worked all night at the house. And I've done the same thing today, up until the point where I'm making a YouTube video, which is admittedly for my own entertainment and joy, but also in its own way, sort of a working thing. So far, day 2 has went pretty well. I feel pretty strong. I have not let my weaknesses get to me. I have showed myself that I still, I've showed myself I can do it, I guess, basically. I've showed myself that I'm not in a regression. I think as soon as you accept the weakness that you let creep in, that's when it grabs a hold of you and pulls you back down. See, I believe that it's very easy to slip back into something that you used to always do, right? You ever been there? Started doing something new, thought it was the greatest thing ever, and all of a sudden you wake up and you're not doing it so much more. You ever done that before? You ever said, oh, I'm going to drink water, and for like a week you drink water, and then the next week you're back on the soda? Right? So this is exactly like that, but I said, no soda, all water. Right? And so far, so good. So you'll see another update about that in the next video. But I think taking a moment, realizing you made a mistake, and then taking that mistake and saying, I'm going to use this as fuel to push myself even harder so I never have to come back here. So you never have to feel just terrible and sad for how much you've let yourself go, right? Even though it was just a few days. Staying hard on yourself is the right thing to do. Because if you don't stay hard on yourself, how could you expect anyone else to ever trust you or rely on you, right? So be willing to say, yes, I made a mistake, and also be willing to suffer and make up for your mistakes, however it may be. So this is my story. As you see, I'm not perfect, but I hope by sharing this experience, it can give you an idea about how to combat against that laziness that can creep back into our lives. I hope this helped you. If you did, please let me know below sometimes that you've been able to recover from a setback. That being said, thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye-bye.